Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this service a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
or finding Aaron, Brock, and Michelle,
or Jay-Z and Beyonce, or this one. We gonna sound like a broken record. We gonna go with Sierra, and what's her nigga again?
Russell Wilson.
He's on a trend. Nirma, you gonna talk about it, or I gotta talk about it?
I can talk about it.
This nigga, y'all go look up who Sierra is and when they done got married. But when I tell you Russell is being the Black Santa and just giving awards and blessings away, yes, this is deja vu. We talking about him again. He's just blessing people.
So this black man here, so you know he already one of the richest NFL players out there.
Yeah. History.
And this dude that went ahead, allegedly, according to TMZ, in order to thank his offensive lineman, handed all of them a gift of $12,000 in Amazon stock. This nigga done paid somewhere around $150,000 for all 13 linemen for Amazon stock.
And Amazon ain't going. I mean, it's gonna go away eventually, but it ain't going nowhere no time soon. Right. Not the way we using Prime.
Mm-mm.
Look at the blessings.
Exactly. Mabel ass over here trying to dig a hole under me. I don't know where she's trying to go.
Get to San Jose, honey. I don't know where she's going. But I just had to give another shout out to the Wilson. Why I want to call him Westbrook?
Because that's another Russell.
Oh, okay, but it ain't this doing this nigga type shit, is that?
He wrote a letter and everything.
Oh, he wrote a letter? What the letter say?
In the letter to his teammates, every Sunday we go to battle together. You sacrifice your physical and mental well-being to protect me, which in turn allows me to provide and care for my family. This does not go unnoticed. It is never forgotten. He continues, when I sat to think of ways to honor your dedication, a dozen different ideas came to mind. Some were flashy, some were cool, but I wanted to give you something that was lasting, that had a lasting impact, something that would affect the lives of you, your family, your children.
Oh my goodness.
You have invested in my life. This investment is into yours.
Amen. You go get what your old stick. Go get you a God-fearing man. No, he said go get in a God-fearing church. Go get you a God-fearing man, and look at the blessings that'll come. Mm-hmm. Shout out to them. Who is you?
I'm Niram.
And I'm Nayambi.
And this is episode 245, y'all.
Hey, happy Wednesday, hump day, y'all. We halfway there, honey.
Getting over that hump, y'all.
Oh, is that your new song?
Gotta get on up, y'all.
Oh, that's what you was singing to? I said, damn, they gotta came up with a whole new song.
You know, the meds is kicking in.
I thought you would Spread then came up with a little piece of something.
You know what?
Hey, Spread, you know on Revolt TV, they have a new show called Untapped, and it comes on Friday, and people are just submitting like their music and just playing it and doing videos.
Spread, where you at, brother?
You need to do that. Or like go see who the people are, and whoever's the hottest, reach out to them and get some music or something going.
Yeah. That's what's up, because this ass got hard drives upon hard drives of music.
Nothing but beats.
Just sitting
Is there a way? Could there be like a eBay or Amazon of beats where you can just put your stuff up and people just sell it?
There's a place.
Ooh, I'd be petty if that hit like a summer banger and I sold it for $1,000. I'm sure you had to give all the rights away.
Yeah, or you can lease the rights.
Oh my goodness. I'm sure that has happened to people. Mm-hmm. And they can't even say a word because they done signed that NDA.
Yeah, it was somebody that sold a beat. I think it was that Bobby Smurda song. I think he found that off of YouTube.
Oh my God. Who put beats on YouTube? I think you supposed to put on SoundCloud.
No, niggas be putting beats on YouTube.
It was the quality where it needs to be at YouTube.
But no, he reached out to the person and gave him the what's the name?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I bet they saying.
And but like it was somebody else too. Beat.
I mean, is Bobby Smurda out of jail?
No, not yet.
Damn. Did he catch a body? For real?
No, they got his ass on Rico.
Oh my God. That's worse than even doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what did it.
Be sure to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher. Mm-hmm. I'm under the weather, so if you want to make me feel better, weather. And so if you want to make me feel better, you can just leave a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher, so I can read it to y'all on Friday.
Yeah.
And follow us on for social media on Black Love Matters. You know, if you go to our Instagram, I might just leave a cute picture of Mabel with her new haircut.
Oh my goodness! You know, I was looking at her Instagram because y'all know I don't be on it. I'm gonna have to take over soon because it's just pictures of Mabel and Niram doing Mabel and Niram things. I said, where the black love at Niram? It's not called Mabel and Papa.
Hey, look.
The day in life of Mabel and Papa.
Mabel's black. I'm black. We love each other.
Love each other.
Black love.
Jesus. Well, I would say in my check-in, she is one of them, y'all. Niram finally convinced me to get her hair cut. But not only did she get her hair cut, she shaved. She looked like she done lost at least 20 pounds. She a new dog.
Everybody keep talking about how Mabel was gaining weight.
Everybody was talking about throwing shade at us, talking about, "Oh, Mabel getting big."
Mabel getting fat.
I said, Mabel grow hair.
To the point of Naomi gonna look at me, Nero,
Get on the scale.
I think we need to have a house meeting about Mabel's weight. I said, Mabel ain't gained no weight. This is all hair. Prove it.
On the scale, because Mabel was looking thick. Because my mom sent Mabel some clothes and she couldn't get fit nothing. She felt like me a couple months ago. Like every outfit was wrong. Every outfit was tight. Actually, now I need to go back and see if her other outfits fit better.
Yeah, they probably will.
Oh my goodness, my mom was like, I thought this is the size she wear, and I'm like, no, mom, my mom. I think my mom was buying her largest. When she had her Matt's fur, we had to get like medium large.
I told you you gotta wait till she gotta have summer clothes. Yeah. She got summer clothes and winter clothes.
Only thing, even to the point where Niram said her leopard sweater was tight.
Yeah, it
Y'all
was.
know the leopard sweater she got? It was fitting tight.
Mm-hmm.
It made her booty look big.
It showed to.
So that's my check-in. Mabel did good. Every time she go to a groomer, it'd be something though. Our groomer, I can't even describe. Like it feel like a drug deal. Like we call her, like, yeah, you got a spot. She's like, yeah, bring her between these hours. All right, see you later.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, she's never says no. Like, how do you think she does that?
I don't
like,
know.
does she turn people down, or like, are we just always that lucky? Or
I think if you call between that period, she say yeah.
But when do you like? It's only so many dogs I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Unless she got a whole staff of people we don't even know about. That's what I said. We gonna have to drop Mabel off and then just roll up in there and see what's going on.
Well, it's usually like her and her husband.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's usually, I think it's a certain time. Like if you call after that time, she be like, tomorrow.
What? Look, tomorrow between these hours?
You're right.
Because I remember the other time I dropped her off, it was like 2 or 3 dogs. We all coming in. I almost wanted to race them in.
Mm-hmm.
But she was just calm and cool, collecting them dogs back there losing her mind.
Oh, yeah, they do.
And the thing is, she don't even have like an advanced system. Did she bring out them note cards again?
Yep.
She physical, y'all. Hard, like paper note cards.
The woman don't even take credit cards.
She don't. She just be like, oh, what's your dog name? And she go in her little cabinet and get out Mabel card. I said, oh.
What you want?
Don't it get wet?
And she just write it down.
Yeah.
I said buzz cutter.
Yeah.
Leave her tail like it is.
You said buzz cut her body. You gotta say how you said it, Nero.
I said buzz cut her body because she be overheating.
Yeah.
And then I said leave her tail like the poof. Yeah. And then leave
Fluff
her.
the poof out though. I don't like when the poof be nappy.
I was like tease it or whatever.
Yeah, because I don't want it to be nappy. One time it was nappy. She left it nappy.
And then she's like, well, what about her ears? I said cut her ears so it look like an old woman bob.
Yeah, we want a nasty bob.
And so that's what she came out with. She got a little afro. She got an afro on top, and then her ears look like a bob. Because they like kind of straight.
So before, with all her hair, I think she looked 80. You think she looked younger or older with her hair? Younger?
Younger. So
she looked like a baby now. Now she like a full grown woman. She 50 years old, and her kids is just getting sent off to high school. Mm-hmm. And she proud, and she getting ready for their graduation.
Right.
So that was a highlight of my day to see Mabel getting that. Also because, I'm making... The next few weeks are going to be busy for Nyambi, so y'all just send good energy for me. Nothing bad done happened to me personally, but just a lot of traveling. So this weekend I'm going to be traveling for for my mentor's husband's funeral, right? Mm-hmm. That's just for a weekend, but then the following weekend, Niram and I got a little piece of something planned, a little getaway. But we're going to be in the Northwest. So we're going to check that out, and I'm sure we have some tips from you that. And then, after, it's just so much stuff just going on. And I'm excited about it, but y'all know I'm a low-key introvert, and I'm a low-key homebody. Like, I like the idea of traveling and doing a lot, but I need time to recharge, and I'm a little back-to-back.
Yeah.
I'm a little, I usually need a little bit more buffer than what I'm giving myself, but I'm hoping the places I go will then recharge me. So, when we go to the Northwest, usually, y'all know we rip and run. Mm-hmm. Honestly, we might embrace not the ripping and running. We might embrace, making a reservation at a really nice restaurant. But when we wake up in the morning, if we wake up at 8 a.m., we'll go about our day. But if we wake up at noon, we'll go about our day. And if we wake up at 8 and we tired at noon, we'll just come back and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Vice versa, right? So I'm ready to digest it when we go to, the Northwest. That if there's a whole day where we just lay in the hotel bed, that's time well spent.
I look forward to that.
So I'm trying to embrace all that. Does that make sense? And that's not me at all. Usually I'm like, oh, I went and I dug up, and now we're going to see this play, and then we're going to this restaurant, then we're going to this food. That's very much me. And I don't even know. I mean, I guess I still got time to look for it, but I don't think I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I think we should just play it by ear.
Like honestly, I wouldn't even be mad about going to the movies or like a museum either.
I agree. I'm with it. Speaking of that, the way you traveling, are we gonna be able to do a Friday episode?
Yes.
You are? Okay. What about no? It ain't gonna be
No
Monday
Monday
episode.
because no Monday episode because of you, not me. Because
Oh,
I'm back
excuse me.
Sunday.
Oh, excuse me.
And Thursday I leave late, y'all. Because Thursday, that's why I say it's gonna be the beginning of it, like to the point where I don't usually take red eyes. That is not my ministry. I've only did it once. Is it when we was in Jamaica?
Yeah.
And I feel like I was all fucked up. But I'm gonna try it this time. But that time I didn't go to sleep. I think I watched movies.
You have to go to sleep.
I think I'm gonna literally take a melatonin. Like I think I'm gonna pop a melatonin as I'm driving to the airport and be ready to go. Like in shower, soft, comfy clothes, and like literally, I'm like the whites.
Put on your jammies.
No, I'm not putting on pajamas, but I'm gonna put on like some comfortable sweats, an oversized shirt, and just be ready to go to sleep. That's what I think I'm gonna have to do.
Okay.
And I got a window seat. Right, I'm gonna try to have my system clear. So I'm actually gonna try to drink a gallon of water that day. So at about 8:00, I can shut down my sips because I'm going to bed. And then when I wake up, and get to Michigan, I'm gonna get to Michigan probably about 6 a.m. or so. Just don't go back to sleep because I think that's what got me before I end up going back to sleep.
No, you can't go back to sleep. You up?
And just be up. That's really only like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. That's the tea. But so I'm doing that, and work is going good. And like today, I took some time, got my nails done. Y'all know usually I feel like getting my nails done is a bad omen, but I'm not embracing that. And just I don't know. As I said before in the Monday episode, it's just the weather's warm.
It is.
And it went from like brisk. Honestly, I thought it was warm before, but I was confused. Like we was in 60, 65 degree weather.
Yeah.
And then it went to like 90. And I was like, oh, this is warm.
Like, this is hot.
Oh, yeah, like, and all my clothes are way too heavy for this. This is the hottest it's been since we've been here. And we've been here over a year. Or almost a year next week.
Almost a year.
And this is the hottest that it's been the entire time. And this is when we got here before.
Yes. It's so hot that, like, the back of my knees are sweating right now.
Niram run hot. Anyway, Niram, what's your update?
So, y'all ready? So, by the time y'all hear this now, Joe Biden said Joe Biden gonna run for 2020.
Joe Biden doing it.
He's in the race.
I don't know, though. You know who's giving him stiff competition?
What?
Lizzie Warren. Lizzie Warren is making some promises. And unlike Bernie, she got paperwork. Bernie be telling us he want free school, but I ain't seen one policy. Elizabeth Warren said, please read my outline.
Elizabeth Warren said, anybody that owed debt to school, it's all forgiven.
I said, look, my ears perk up. Oh, wait, what else you forgiving, Lizzie?
Between Lizzie Warren and his school debt forgiveness and that other white woman talking about reparations, shit, a white woman might get this one.
We gonna fuck up and have what is the inversion of Donald Trump? Just way too liberal. Like we're just gonna when you over anchor or over rotate, like we're gonna over rotate way on the liberal side, and we ain't gonna know what's going on, honey.
So it's gonna be a lot. I need to pull up a list of all the Democratic nominees.
Yeah, because we gotta be voting. So when the primaries?
I don't know.
Oh wait, no, are the primaries later? What year is it? The election is in 2020.
The election is in 2020.
So in a few months we're gonna be voting on something. Okay. Okay. I'm like, what date? Look at me. What date? That's what Donald Trump wants to do. What year do we vote next week? What? Because we got to get through them primaries. We still got some time though.
So right now we got 21 people. 21 Democrats.
Way too many people.
Cory Booker. I don't know who the hell this is. Butt Gig.
Oh, it's a lot. Well, it's always random people who runs too.
Castro, Delaney, Galbert, Gillibrand.
I mean, you name it everybody. I will only name the people who we know.
Oh, who's this other black guy?
Masson.
Yeah.
That's probably your cousin.
Wayne Masson.
Yeah. He
American
a football
Blossom.
college Nats. He a mayor of Miramar, Florida. All set. I don't trust Florida. I don't need Florida man wins presidency.
Let's see. What's his signature issue?
He don't got
Has
none. Is it blacks?
Canceling
More than trillion student debt. Everybody is coming for us broke ass students because there's something about getting that debt cleared. The thing is, I don't even have a ton of it. Honestly, by the grace of God, I think I'm gonna be done with student debt next year. But blessing, unlikely to run. I did like John Kerry. John Kerry said, "Y'all not gonna give me no heart attack."
Let's see.
But Joe Biden, how old is Joe Biden?
I don't know. 76.
What?
He said, I think I'm the most qualified person in the country to be president.
That is a very white man thing to say.
His,
Honestly, I would think Hillary Clinton is. I'm still standing Hillary in that. That she is one of the most qualified people in America to be the president, and you all keep shitting on her.
he said 2020 be his last chance to run for president.
I'm gonna say something. Oh, okay. Why didn't Biden run last time? Did he run last time?
What you mean?
Did Biden run for president?
Not against Trump.
What the fuck was he? Oh, his son passed. Okay.
Yeah, his son passed.
Okay. I'm sorry. Nyambi overstepped.
His son passed.
I'm sorry,
That's
I
what's going
overstepped.
on.
You're right.
And he's like, fuck all this shit. I don't want to do this shit no more.
You take a step back. You grieve how you got to grieve.
Oh, there's a Republican that's trying to run
Oh,
against
blessings. What's his? Oh my God, he looks
former
worse.
governor of Massachusetts.
I don't know. You got to do some reading on him. What year?
I don't know.
He's a vice president. Honestly, he'll be better than Donald
Ran
Trump.
for vice president of the Libertarian Party ticket in 2016.
He's more of a liberal Republican. Well, you got to be to live in Massachusetts. But honestly, I'll take him over Donald Trump too.
Oh, he has endorsed steps to legalize marijuana.
Yeah, he's definitely more liberal.
Moderate immigration reform.
It's Republicans in Massachusetts. They just conservative about their coin. Mm-hmm. But all the other political or political's not the right word. More policy driven type stuff marijuana. They don't care about that type. The Republicans in Massachusetts don't care about this, but they do care about them tax breaks and they fucking money. They might not also. They're not gonna let us off the hook for loan debt either.
No,
because they're gonna want their fucking money.
They're gonna want all that.
But the other stuff, they don't give a fuck.
So yeah, Biden.
They'll help you. They'll help you go to school. They'll give you a loan to go to school, but you're gonna pay it back.
So Biden is planning on jumping in the race on Thursday.
Good for him. Y'all voting for Biden? Who y'all voting for? Biden or Lizzie?
It's a lot of people.
But Lizzie against I'm in Silicon Valley. Lizzie is against the tech.
I hate to see this debate of all 21 people up there.
All of them not gonna be up there. They're gonna probably get down to good 10. Some of them gonna bow out because whoever's the chair of the Democratic Party, y'all can't see me. They're gonna tap them on their shoulder and say it was a good run. And you might get one or two knuckleheads to stay in there, but the rest of them be like, oh, okay.
So, out of all these people, what the debate gonna look like? It's gonna be Cory Booker,
Castro.
That
honestly, I might go for that white woman.
Which white woman?
One of the ones start with the G. Jabberhab. One of them. I think it's gonna be. I forgot which one. I gotta read up on her. Which one she supports. What's her stance?
You talking about the reparations lady?
I think she might come back from the back. I think they're gonna throw someone in there that's kind of gonna throw a wrench on the plan. I think an underdog is gonna get it. Mm-hmm. So I think one of them white women gonna get it.
Okay, I'll add that. That's 4.
Harris gonna get it.
That's 5.
Rourke gonna get it.
That's 6.
I think that Mohan too.
Mohan
right here.
Oh,
Moulton. I'm sorry. I don't know their names.
That's 7.
You don't know about him? He was one from Massachusetts.
Oh, okay.
Again, so the only reason I think he's appealing because he's giving that JFK feel, not in looks at all, honey, but in politics, right? Massachusetts, old money, but feed the poor. He's giving that energy. Sanders gonna be it, and Warren.
Yeah.
Maybe Yang, but the thing is, if they do Yang, they're just gonna entertain him.
But you also gotta add Joe Biden. So if you add Joe Biden, that's 10 already.
Okay, well there you go. If Joe Biden's in it, he's gonna do it. But if Joe Biden's not in it, they're gonna add Yang, the Asian man, because I don't think many Asians don't ran to be president. And he's making I'm losing train of thought. He's really making his rounds.
Establishing a universal basic income of $1,000 per month. He
got the basic income. I think they're going to throw him in here to be a part of the conversation. I think that'd be very strategic of the Democratic Party to, again, how do you evolve what it means to be Democrat, right? Because you also have folks in the Democratic Party that thinks Democrats are way too moderate, right? So you need people like him who's going to say, no, I think everyone needs to get $1,000. I don't care if you're Beyonce or you're Miriam Nyambi, right? There's a baseline of need in this country and everyone should get it.
Former tech executive. What tech company he come from?
I don't know what tech. The tech company ain't repping them. So I think it's going to be about 10. Because, as they go closer, right, they narrow down. So, right, after the 10, it'll probably be about 7, then 5, 3, 2, 1. But I think that first round is going to be huge. And everyone's only going to get to answer one question. And they're all going to be talking over each other.
Fuck it. I'm running for president. Okay. So I can get a book deal.
What you trying to be like? What's that black man who owned the fried chicken rent for places?
Oh yeah, no, it was pizza. He's like the 999 deal.
Happy's Pizza?
No.
Oh, I was just making sure because I didn't ate that. Kane. Is that his name? Kane?
I think it's Kane.
Ben Kane.
Some Kane.
Y'all remember that black man?
The 999. Harmon Kane.
Herman Kane.
The 999 plan.
Y'all, remember we was talking about I went viral? Who was the black man that y'all talked that with the beard with them plaits in his head? Who
Rent is too damn high.
Who is that, and how did I miss that era?
He was running for governor in New York, I think.
Did he not win?
No.
Oh.
Rent is too damn high.
Rent is too damn high. I was like, why ain't nobody told me about this nigga? I'm fascinated.
Mm-mm-mm.
You're not fascinated by him? Even just his whole aesthetic. His aesthetic reads Harlem.
With those chops, though. Those mutton chops.
That don't read Harlem. Rent is too damn high. And he started coming up with records and everything.
Yeah.
He wasn't lying too. He ain't meant that to go viral.
Mm-mm.
But no, it's just this time of year. And honestly, we should go research in history. Do all these people normally run, and it's just that we're hyper aware this year?
I don't know.
And that, before, the world wasn't such a shitty place that we had the privilege to wait to what? I probably started getting what? Maybe 3 weeks before the primaries?
Yeah.
3 weeks before the primaries, I started doing a little research. Right, by the time we went to primaries, I knew who I'm voting for. But now, every time one come up, I feel like I gotta have a notebook.
Shit, and before then, you had to do that. It's like, Barack Obama.
Yeah, exactly.
Look.
It was a lot more. It was easier.
Yeah,
Or
I ain't vote for nobody else but Obama or Bahama.
Could nobody get in? Who else was even running?
Don't know.
Hillary. I only remember Hillary Clinton, Obama. The first time was Bernie in there. Or no, this can't be Bernie's third time. Now, can you pull up who was the people running for Barack Obama?
Let's see. Who?
Like the whole. All I remember is Hillary.
Ran.
That's it. The first time. That's all I remember. Oh,
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden?
Yeah.
And then Kerry.
Yeah.
He took his whole cabinet. No. Oh, I thought you were talking about Romney. He took the whole cabinet and made him his cabinet.
Yeah.
I mean, all the people that was running and made him his cabinet. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, all these people going. I don't know if it was all those people.
I was trying to find it.
We'll have to find it later. Oh, I know this is your check-in here. Did y'all see Kanye have church service at Coachella? Now, y'all know I love the Lord, and I'm love for folks finding the Lord. Kanye, all I got to say is you better not be playing. Don't play, Kanye. I don't like when you play with the Lord. But if that's sincere, good to you. Because I don't care what nobody say, that ultralight beam hit.
It do.
When him, Kelly Price, and Kurt Franklin started preaching. Ooh, and for y'all who don't know, I know Kanye, he's still, I won't say can't say, he's on leave from me until he gets doctor approval to come back home. Go ahead and sneak and listen to Ultralight Beam. Ultralight Beam bangs. But it was just a lot going on because who was all there? Was the Clark sisters there?
I don't know. I
The
just
Clark
know
sisters
DMX was there.
DMX was there. He was the deacon. He was he was doing, I think he did the benediction. Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing, and they was up on the mountain, and the people were away, and they was singing high. I was like, what is? It looked like the beginning of a cult. I'm not gonna lie, from a distance.
So this is another thing that I just found out.
What?
He's been going around traveling and doing his church service
That's why I said it's culty.
like all year.
Yeah,
So some people think it's like it's
it's a concert.
no, I'm gonna say a concert, but his rollout for his new CD Yandi. That's gonna be coming out soon.
What's the name of it?
Yandi.
What does that mean?
You know,
That's
Gandhi.
another form of.
Gandhi with a Y.
Oh,
You know, he did Jesus. You did Jesus, so now you doing Yandi.
see, that's why I don't like to play. You just have to be careful, Kanye. Like, I get what you're saying and things, but just be careful. I also seen his wife was on Vogue. Y'all know one of my favorite things on YouTube is Vogue 73 Questions, and they kind of go through your house, ask you questions, and allegedly supposed to be natural with it. They had one of her on there, and her children. And actually, I was more amazed by their bathroom.
Really?
Because they went in their bathroom. I was like, damn, their bathroom looked like they just out in the outhouse, but a nice one. Like, it looked like they were outside, and like, you know how your faucet or sink is flush with the mirror? It was like in the middle of it. And then, like, it just was a slit in the middle of a cement block. And that's where the water turned on. I was like, that is different. Maybe they should get into architecture and stay away from saving souls. Again, I heard a couple pieces of it, but y'all know how I love the Lord. But he did have some bangers on there. It was some stuff in there that, and Kanye was preaching. And DMX was preaching right on time. My thing is, I'm all for it, but I just need y'all not to play. Don't play with this. If you're going to do this, do it, but don't play. And that don't mean you can't you know, like I said, I walk a crooked path, right? But I don't need you. Don't do this for the publicity. That ain't what this about. That's a very be careful on that road. Near, I'm sorry, I don't high check, chill check.
That's cool. We can just move on to pillow
Oh,
talk.
what else you talking about?
That's it, because I'm not really feeling that best. So,
Okay.
I wanted to talk about Howard University, the HU, and these damn dogs and these gentrifiers.
Now what's going on? Because I'm a dog owner now. I'm like, come on, HU. Now, I haven't read this. I haven't read the story. I don't know what the whites have done. I don't know what the colonizers have done. But people can walk dogs on college campuses.
So HU is a private university.
Okay. I mean, Jesus.
Service dogs are allowed on campus.
Hold on. Are you saying you can't walk a dog outside on the green grass?
So the thing is,
now I'm embracing my inner white.
What had happened is that students and alums was confronting dog walkers for like using their yard as like a dog park.
Oh, they was just letting them roam.
Yeah, and like shitting all over the place and like not picking it up and things of that sort.
Okay, that is a problem then.
So then Howard University's president banned like the residents of DC from like using their central lawn as a dog park. So the gentrifiers around that neighborhood was just using.
So meaning, can I walk my dog through it, or a dog cannot be off leash?
They was in there and using that bitch as a dog park.
Oh, so like I let Mabel go.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Or they'll just come to Howard's campus in that central lawn just to like let the dogs use the bathroom there.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, that is.
That's like being. That's like
colonizer.
Yeah. That's like being at our college mall, and like people just walking around with their dogs, just letting the dogs shit all over the place. So the president went on air and was like, he banned residents from using the central lawn as a dog park. He sent out an email, siding with the people on Howard and things of that sort. Because like
I thought they were just talking about they didn't want dogs on campus because a dog got loose or something like that.
No, like people are like letting their dogs shit all over all the campus and things of that sort.
No, that's not right.
So the gentrifiers tried to come back and they tried to be like, well, this is our neighborhood too.
If it's private, no.
And it's like, no, this is a private university that's been around for 152 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it was a public university, they got a point.
Yeah.
Public universities, yeah. And what you should do is probably put up some benches and put some plastic bags and stuff like that, and no dogs off leash ordinances. But no, that's a private institution, and they do have the right to say yes or no.
So here's the thing: like the colonizers in that neighborhood, we went there. We went to DC. That was like
changed, and that was 2-3 years ago. Yeah, because usually I wouldn't go play in Howard area after dark.
It's very white. So they doing white people shit. They using that bitch as a picnic area. Them niggas sunbathing.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with picnics.
They having boot camp on Howard's grass and shit. Camp. They having boot camp and shit.
Because I'm trying to compromise, right? If you go on a piece of date and somebody bring a blanket and they want to sit down and read a book, now come on. That should be allowed.
And then
not no berries boot camp kicking up the grass, the dogs shitting everywhere. Nah. And they ain't paying to keep it up.
So the students, told this one guy, like, can you stop? And they gonna say either deal with it or move to campus. And it's like, motherfuckers, we was here first.
Not the whole campus.
Yeah.
The entitlement. What Howard honestly should have did was said, fine, whites, you want to do all this? And they should have went to the city of DC. Or what is DC called? I don't know if it's a city. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway,
it's the district.
The district of it, right? And got X amount of dollars for them. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay. Well, we need this money to keep up the line. We need this, and they should start building some shit. Mm-hmm. That's how you whites. Oh, y'all want to use this as a dog park? We'll build one. Let's go ahead. You know what they do on them bills? You know when it's time to vote. Mm-hmm. And then be them not ordinances, what are they called? Because they got them back where I stay. And you be like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm talking about? Those amendments?
Yeah, it is a Sydney ordinance.
What is it? And then be like, well, for Howard University, because all you niggas is using y'all dogs. And then when they come back and be like, what the fuck is this? Well, whites, this is what I'm talking about, keeping the record. Y'all can't keep shit in here.
So,
or pay the money.
Twitter went crazy, as usual. So here goes just some of the tweets I just found interesting.
Oh, my God.
One person said, so Howard, a private university, but the gentrified locals want to claim the yard and every other speck of DC greenery as a part of their community. This winter was a community problem when Howard needed hot water on campus so the students can resume classes.
That's what I'm saying. The community act like they done circled around Howard, and they supported them, done put money up, right? They act like they had a community day for, like, they ain't did none of that.
Historically, Howard was and remains one of the few safe spaces for black people in our nation's capital, and we refuse to have that compromised by colonizers and dogs. Hashtag
Don't
Howard
bring all the
won't
dogs
move.
into it.
He said, "What's unfortunate about the journalism work of local DC outlets is that somehow a story that is really about culture and respect has become about dog walking." That's true.
Yeah, because you see, I got lost. I was like, wait, people, because they even said dog walking.
Yeah.
No, they should be like, no, they shitting, right? Call the thing a thing. Pick up your dog shit. It ain't the fact that we just walking Mabel during the morning at 7 a.m. for her morning walk. The problem is I'm walking her, she taking a shit, and I'm keep walking by.
And not
That's
picking it
the
up.
problem. Not that you're walking her through the campus.
Well, it is a problem with they pasty ass laying up on the grass.
Y'all don't want them to lay on the
Hell
grass.
no. This is a private. You try to take your black ass to one of these first and last name white school, William and Mary, or
Any of them.
whatever.
Any private ones, yeah.
Anyone in a private university, and try to take your black ass out there and sunbathe.
That's true. Oh, y'all don't have to do much to convince me.
They gonna ask you one thing. You got a student ID? No.
Get the fuck off.
Well, get the fuck off.
Yeah. Oh, y'all don't have to do much to convince me. I was just trying to be devil's advocate, but you don't have to convince me much at all. If we want the whites off, let's get them off. Greeks, what y'all doing? Where the Greeks at?
I don't know.
This is when y'all need to start doing. Y'all be ready for them step shows. This is y'all need to come forward and talk to the council folks. I don't know how DC works. Do they have council people and Congress?
They gotta have something.
You know, it'd be funny when in that district though. They be like, Donald Trump is the end all be all, honey. I don't know how it works.
They're gonna put a gate around Howard.
Oh no, don't do a gate. Then it's like a prison.
Mm-hmm.
No, just keep fighting, y'all. And like I said, you probably gonna have to pass some city ordinances, but you can get it passed. Y'all bright enough. Y'all figure it out. But you know, the whites is wrong for that. I read it wrong too, though. I was like, damn, a dog can't walk through the.
No,
I did because of the media, right?
you know how white Howard, the area Howard's getting, and it's getting very white. And you know how white people is. Well, let's just take them to the
campus here.
Let's take them to the campus area and let's fight over there.
And they probably do it during like prime time. It's no discretion, right? Like they probably doing like at noon on Monday as everyone's passing. It's no like, well, let's get out and 6 in the morning before school starts.
So they taking up all
evening.
this yard time and shit. Niggas trying to have probate shows and study and shit. Yeah. And you know, as a black college, you got limited picnic tables, and all the white people. Yeah, I'd have been to a black college. There's only a limited number of picnic tables.
And they done came their whole crew.
And all the white people all on it spread the fuck out. They pasty ass and shit.
I mean, you got to treat it just like a public school. Like, you know how you use like the public school track thing? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't go in the middle of the school and they be like, oh, I'm about to run around this track.
Yeah.
It has some cooth. Right? Because I think even if I did that, like, even if I walked Mabel, it would be like at 6 in the morning. Mm-hmm. It would be before class. Like, before 8 a.m., I'm off that campus.
Yeah.
Right? It'd be while everybody sleep. It's only me and the people who unlocking the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, no. Keep fighting, Howard. Let me know if I need to say something.
Oh, what you gonna say?
I don't know. I can put something on the internet. Is there a petition I can sign? You know what I really love to do? I love to call. Mm-hmm. I love to call Congress. I love to write letters. Mm-hmm. So tell me.
I thought this was the next story. I thought this was interesting because, you know, it's our home state. So Michigan lawmakers are considering making a law to making calling 911 on innocent people punishable. Ooh. A punishable offense.
Okay. So so if you call, that gonna get messy.
So they call it a biased crime reporting prohibition.
Ooh. I mean, that's a white's problem. Very little. I'm sure if you look at the statistics of not just black people, brown people calling the police for bullshit.
Black people are gonna call the police for bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't. I just said brown, Latino, like Asians. We not just calling the police for just bull. It's the white people.
Yeah.
And okay, I don't think that rule's gonna hurt us too much. So
So they're gonna start in Grand Rapids. So it's gonna be a part of the proposed human rights ordinance in Grand Rapids.
What's the offense? Like, is it a fine or something? I thought it was a fine that if you call 911 and you like didn't need it, you get charged. Like after, like it's like when you have a alarm in your house and you get like one time to set it off, but you set it off again and the police come, you getting fined.
Yeah,
that's what I thought it was for 911. Like I thought maybe you get one time, but they keep your ass in that system. It'd be like you done called here 2 months ago.
So
expect $150 citation.
the fine is $500. So it's a misdemeanor punishable by
Oh, it's a misdemeanor.
Punishable by a maximum fine of $500 per day following the incident.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean per day? What days
So if
are
they
we
keep
counting?
calling them back to back, so you know how.
Oh,
So if
like
you
people.
yeah, it's almost like a speeding ticket. You know how you speed. Allegedly, if you speed one time, they can't ticket you again for speeding again.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is because it never
No, they
happened
can
to me.
ticket you as much as they want.
But I guess the same thing here. So they can't ticket you like over and over again. So you'll get like $500
Per
like
day.
each day. This should happen.
Wow. I'm for it. Like I said, I don't think that affects our community because this bullshit's happened to us. But I don't
Yeah.
think we're going to be on the receiving end of the $500. Honestly, what in Detroit, you call the police, they'd be like, I'll be there tomorrow. I forgot what I was watching. Some special on Netflix about the Flint police department. And somebody called, like somebody broke in this man's house, whooped his ass, took his shit, like casually. And he called the police and was like, man, he just left. Like he's walking down the street, literally. And the police was like, oh, okay, we'll be there. And the police showed up the next day at 6 p.m.
Motherfucker.
And like, you should have seen him. And he said, what the fuck y'all want? And no, this is what they did. And he was like, hey. And then like, did somebody call the police? He was like, yesterday.
Yesterday when I got my ass whooped.
The police like, can we take order? He was like, don't worry. He's like, can we take your testimony or whatever? He said, no, thank you. I'm all set. What the fuck? So that wasn't even bit because they ain't even coming.
Yeah.
They said keep calling, honey. But no, I think this would be a good way. Hit them in their pockets, right?
Yeah.
And also, this is a good way to be what I talk about paper chases. Because ain't no $500 scaring old white people. They're going to continue to call. Let's see if we can get a trend on.
Yeah.
Because you know they ain't even going to give them a misdemeanor that first time, right? They'll find you, but they ain't going to give you that misdemeanor, I don't think. But we can get some trends. So then black lawyers, listen up. Request this information. Is that accessible via FOIA? Y'all don't know what FOIA is? Freedom of Information Act? We can start plotting the racists.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in tech. I love a good data plot, honey. How we gonna plot the racists?
Gonna plot the race.
Where they stay at? Data point. What else going on there?
A federal judge just ruled that residents of Flint can now sue the federal government.
Flint does not have clean drinking water.
For their role in the fight, for the water crisis.
Flint might as well be Chernobyl. Why are folks still staying there?
I don't know why.
I mean, because where do you go? Right? They're gridlocked in, right? That's what you do to folks who are in poverty, right? So you can't move, right? Honestly, they either give you just enough to get by, right? So you can't move, or just under that.
Yeah. So now,
that's awful.
It was what was it? Judge Linda V. Parker ruled that the federal government is not immune to litigation against this.
Good.
Because it has more or less to do with like the EPA, and like how the EPA didn't act fast enough on this and things of that sort.
Act fast enough, it still is not being acted on, right? If the state of Michigan does not have enough money to replace the pipes, it is then FEMA, the federal government, EPA, whoever it is, means then to step in, right? This is why we pay so fucking many taxes,
right?
That means whatever we missing the gap on, and I'm sure it's all of it. That's when we then step in. Then if the federal government's going to fine Michigan or however they're going to do it, fine. But these people need to have clean drinking water. That's the price you have to pay. But that's not something these Flint folks should have been like. That should have been the governor of Michigan. Like, I don't like, and I know he's an old racist white. Well, he was an old racist white man. I think they got that woman in there. What the fuck is she doing? Matter of fact, who is the new governor of Michigan?
Let me see.
Because it's a woman. Because I know I was excited that they got Snyder ass out of there. Rick Snyder was there before.
Gretchen Whitmore.
What the fuck is Gretchen doing? Looking like she one of them women running for president. Do we need to do we need to get on Gretchen? Right? Like we need Gretchen to be on, all the higher ups. And where's the Congress? Like where are these people? Like that should be with I'm getting upset. Whenever they come on television, anybody who represents Michigan should have the shirt that says Flint does not have clean drinking water.
Right.
And when they ask us anything about Donald Trump, the Mueller report, like ask me my thoughts on the Mueller report. Like,
what's your thoughts on the Mueller report?
Flint does not have clean drinking water. Is that addressed in the Mueller report?
I don't think so.
Flint, like that should be, that's the only thing I want to hear them saying. Right? Mm-hmm. Because it's been going on almost, 45 years?
5 years.
Jesus. And I like, I think before they were talking about, it was winter, the ground solid. Yeah, I got you that, but we don't win a whole 4-5 years.
Right. How many summers y'all need?
Right next to the biggest fresh water source in the United States of America. And they got the dirty ass.
Meanwhile, Poland Springs is drying up all the spring water for all the
I don't know what
Indian reservations.
Is they really doing that?
Yes.
I thought Poland Spring, they just went to my house and running some Annie Faucet.
No, they are. I think like Sacred Lands or something, but somehow they didn't got Michigan to sign this new law that actually got them to raise the amount of water they can pump from the spring.
By Nero.
And with that being done, like that spring or whatever the lakes and stuff that spring was like filling up for, is now drying up.
Yeah, because they're doing it so much. They over.
Yeah. It's almost like the fishing, right? So now, like the sacred lands of the Indian reservations in Michigan, the shit dried up. And now they talking about they can't do shit about it.
Lord help us. I know. It's so much.
It is a lot.
That's crazy.
We need some happier news.
Yeah, that's what I said. Nero picked this up, honey.
I did. I'm starting to fade. Let's just close this out.
Damn, Nero.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just not feeling well.
Y'all, this is Nero. But all right then, I guess. Don't worry. If Nero's still not feeling good Friday, that's cool because Nyambi gonna push through. So even if I gotta do it, I'm gonna do it alone.
Okay.
So I'm gonna push through. Even if you stop talking, I'll stop. What do you say? Go by yourself if you have to.
Yeah.
All right, close us out, Nero.
So
Okay. As always, to submit your Black Love stories, go to blacklovematters.com. And to submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. And to leave a comment about anything that we talked about today, you can do that on blacklovematters.com, SoundCloud, Stitcher, any form of social media. And don't forget about that voicemail at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later. And remember, love is ever evolving. Send healing vibes.
Peace.